outreach constantly. We have been doing outreach, and we have been specifically identifying veterans who served in Iraq and Afghanistan for the last 3.5 years. Over the last 3.5 years in outreach, we've seen 2,217 veterans now in 3.5 years. Of those, we've seen 653 in homeless-specific programs. And we monitor that very, very closely because, A, we're looking to see, is this number rising? And obviously it is rising. But we're also looking to see, is it starting to spike? It is not spiking, it is continuing to rise. The RAND study that I know you're familiar with did a review, and when you look at it, and we look at it in sort of comparison, as of I think November of last year, their estimate was there were about 1.6, 1.7 million veterans who had served in Iraq and Afghanistan. There were 3.4 million veterans who served in country in Vietnam. So we're close to about half the number of in-country veterans from Vietnam as we are from Iraq and Afghanistan. The difference is that when we were in Vietnam and those guys and gals were coming back from Vietnam, we didn't have any vet centers. So we didn't have any community local drop-in where a combat veteran could go talk to another combat veteran about their readjustment issues. We didn't have any transitional housing programs. We had no program if you were homeless, if you were indigent, you were out on the street, you had nowhere to go, that we would have someplace where you could go to. We didn't even recognize at that time, until years after the Vietnam War ended, that post-traumatic stress disorder was a real mental illness that needed to be addressed and treated. And so I think we've made some quantum leaps forward as to being prepared and to be receptive to deal with these veterans in ways that we were not in the past.